Once you've created your account, you can directly go into the counter view, or if you have been signed out, you can go to 2meters.app and then click Get Started Now. And then you can log in with your credentials and get into the page. So once you've logged in, you'll be in the Overview tab. From there, you will have to navigate to the Counter tab. So once you've gone into the Counter tab, you'll have three sections. The first is the Processing, which is the doctor's chamber. The second is the Live Queue, which is the waiting hall and the patients who are waiting to see you outside your chamber. And the third is the list of appointment patients, the appointments that are there for the day. So the way you add a new patient, the way your receptionist will add a new patient is by clicking on this Add New button and type in the patient's name and the phone number. Choose the service if you want consultation or any other, and then click Add. It's as simple as that. So you can see here the token is generated for the patient named Jenny, who is a walk-in patient. That is, she has come in without an appointment, and her ticket number is QA002, and she has been here for 1 minute. She has been in the clinic for 1 minute and she has come for consultation. So you have all the details mentioned here. And as time goes by, the 1 minute will become 2 minute, 3 minute, and it'll go on increasing. This is how a staff adds a patient, a walk-in patient, to the clinic. Suppose the patient wants to track the live queue status, then they are recommended to self-check-in by the receptionist. The receptionist can help him or her scan the QR code, and once they have scanned the QR code, they can go inside and either queue in or make an appointment for another date. So once they queue in, they will be asked to share their contact details, their name and phone number, and then they can click Submit and they will be added into the queue. So if this patient David had self-checked in through his mobile, then he would have got the ticket in his phone and he will be notified that there is one person waiting ahead of him in the queue. And the way the staff, the receptionist, will move this patient into the doctor's chamber is by hovering over this left side of the ticket and clicking Invite. So immediately the patient has been moved into the doctor's chamber. And now the patient David will be notified in his phone that he is next in line. So once the patient Jenny has come out of the doctor's chamber, the receptionist can click Done, and the next patient can be invited into the doctor's room. When somebody calls into the clinic and asks for an appointment for a different date, then the receptionist can immediately add that patient for the next day, choose a slot for them, and click Add. So when the next day comes, you will see the patient here in this list. So to see your patient who has been booked for the next day, you can go to Calendar and change the date to the next day. And you can see this patient here. The same column you will see in this tab today when it becomes the next day. Until then, you will have to go to the calendar section. Suppose the next day has come and it is the 25th of February and the OPD on this day has started and this patient has walked into the clinic. Then the receptionist can click this three dots over here and click Add to Queue. Once the receptionist clicks Add to Queue, then the patient named Ruth will be seen in the live queue. And how this is different from a walk-in patient, you can see that a walk-in patient to the right, it says walk-in, that the patient has come without an appointment, whereas an appointment patient, instead of walk-in, the time of their token number is given. So 10:30 p.m. they are supposed to meet with the doctor, so that time is there. And once the time here is 10:30 in the morning, then the sister or the receptionist can invite him or her into the doctor's chamber, which is above. So this is how you can manage the queue, and you can monitor this whole thing in your software as well when you open it through your mobile or your tab or your laptop. This is just a basic demonstration. If you have any doubts or if you need a detailed demo, then I will be happy to provide it. You can call me to book a demo.